You're now tuned into the Paul Kinebrew show.
Again.
You know, every Tuesday we go over financial literacy. I got my cryptocurrency brother, Forex master, options trader,
You know what?
entrepreneur. You
What's up?
dig?
What's
What's
up?
up? What's up, Instagram?
What's up, IG? What's poppin', y'all? How you feeling? How y'all feeling? Hey, Miss T. Seven, what's up, bro?
What's up, y'all? Brother Derrick, introduce yourself for the people who don't know you.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Atlanta and everywhere and around the world. It's your boy, favorite entrepreneur, entertainer. It's Derrick Michael lately. How we feeling?
All is well, big brother. It's a pleasure to have you on the show
Yes, sir,
again.
bro.
You dig? I'm grateful to have you here.
Definitely, man. Definitely thankful.
How the market been treating you this week?
Man, let's say it's pretty early. You know what I mean?
Right.
It can be very volatile at sometimes. You know what I mean? If you know anything about volatility in the market, then you'll understand why it is good to stay continuing to trade. You know
We
what I
we in
mean?
it to win it, ladies and
We in it to
gentlemen.
win it.
We in it to win it.
We in it to win it.
The people want to know: does it take a lot of money to get into the forex market?
No, it doesn't. Honestly, it really doesn't. I like to let everyone know. I say, guys, it doesn't take a lot of money at all to do a lot of different things. Like, especially when it comes to trading. In the atmosphere, you could start in this brand with this business in forex with a little or nothing, maybe about $10, $20 to make it make sense to do the things that you know that's going to be successful. But it doesn't take a lot of money to invest. It doesn't.
And the people wanting to invest, how would they go about it?
Man, what you guys can do, and I'm glad that you said that, brother Paul. See, tonight we are actually having an in-person webinar that I've been inviting people to actually just come and be a part of it. And I got like a running mate with me that just joined the channel as my sister, my trading sister, my investing sister, none other than the beautiful Brittany. Elise, could you introduce yourself to the people?
Hey everyone, my name is Brittany. I am Derek's business partner. So basically, the reason why I got started was because I truly wanted financial freedom. Hey Monet, so
What's up,
I
Monet?
truly wanted financial freedom. I am a nurse. However, I knew that working a full-time job would not get me there. So my friend from dance school, Tatiana, who's also our business partner, introduced me to this space, and here I am. And honestly, I'm so thankful that she put me on to this because this is life changing. When I say life changing, not just mine, but seeing other people grow in this space
Mm-hmm.
and them and hearing their success stories, oh my God,
It's beautiful,
life changing.
very life changing.
Brother Derrick, we was talking about this off the air. So tell the people a little more about how important it is for a trading group. So elaborate more in detail for me.
A lot of times, a lot of people are like constantly searching for like families. You know what I'm saying? We
Hmm.
can generate we can equate this to like a life lesson as well. Like when you rocking and rolling with a crew of people that got the same mindset, that has the same type of mentality as you, the wave and that currency just it moves a certain way. You know what I mean? So we know as an investing family or as an investing team, like you're not gonna come in and knowing this information straight off the top of your head because it's not taught every day. It's not taught
Right.
in everyday school life. You don't have basic conversations about this in your everyday life. So the importance of finding a family based trading system where you can come in and people can grab you by the hand. Hey, look, glad that you actually came and made this decision. So let me help you get into the development of this type of in this type of environment, this type of space. So it is very important when you have a family behind you that can actually assist you in this space. Brittany, do you have anything you want to add to that about that?
Yeah, I definitely want to piggyback on that because I'm not going to hold you. A lot of people want to learn Forex by themselves, and I end up being transparent with them. Like, listen, you do this by yourself, you're never going to get it done. You're never going to start, you're never going to finish because you know what? You're going to get frustrated. You're not going to know where to start. You get what I'm saying? You're not going to have any guidance on the knowledge, the education, and then most importantly, the reason why a family environment is so important when it comes to investing you you see other people reaching success, just let you know that it can be done for you. If God can do it for them, it can definitely be done for you. So it's just motivation result of them not giving up, which is the most important part.
That is beautiful, brother Derrick. The I Am Trading Academy, so you can learn and earn at the same time. So can you tell the people a little more about that for those who don't know?
Yeah, definitely. It's like I like to let people know that I am Mastery Academy. It's kind of like a university, right? That's kind of where you have the ground basis of breakthrough educational tools, and also an environment where we call our educators our professors.
Okay.
Essentially, when you have a test and like you study and you practice and you perform for that test, and you have to recall those answers while you taking that test.
Mhm.
This is kind of like, look, there are professors here. These are educators that are showing you the plan and actually giving you the answers at the same time.
Mhm.
So it's not like you're not growing in a space and not being forced to answer questions that you don't know.
Right.
Because there are people that they know, hey, look, I'm pretty sure you haven't seen any of this information a day in your life.
Mhm.
And if you have, very fortunate. But you probably haven't seen this a day in your life. So since that being said, like, there are people there, or we have people in place that are in I Am Academy that will actually walk you through. It's like going to Netflix and watching your favorite show.
Right.
And then from there, you finding your favorite educator, you just clicking on the time frame, and you watching them for that period of time. Where in that period of time, you are now getting information that's the indicative to you in a space that you didn't know, and also earning at the same time in that market. Am I right, Britt? What would you say about that?
Everything you said is 100%. Like, I done put down Netflix and I picked up Go Live. Like, literally, all I do is tap into Go Live. Go Live. I have a schedule, alarms, everything. Like, this is it.
This is it.
There's
It's
no
definitely
need
that.
to tap into anywhere else but here,
That's
because
it.
we need to have this wealth transfer that we've all been looking for, and it's here right in front of our faces,
Hmm.
and nobody's still biting. But the ones that are bite know what's up.
That's it.
Can you tell the people how often we can trade and what days we can't trade?
Every single
Every
day
day.
you can trade in the crypto market. Foreign exchange, Sunday, the market opens at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and closes Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But cryptos, oh, long as not on cryptos,
All day. Yeah, you can
all day, every day.
you can definitely, when you tap into this space, like, that's the thing about it. It's like the well doesn't run dry here. You know what I mean? It's a constant flow. It's a constant flow of education for one, and a constant flow of revenue
Right.
for another. It's just the fact that a lot of us aren't really aware of that. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of the world isn't really aware of how this space is one of the biggest. It is the world's largest liquid place in the world when it comes to finances. When it comes to revenue stream. Um, Liquid financial market in the world. You know what I mean? So it's $6 trillion a day, $6 to $8 trillion a day. Now, you line this up anywhere in life, in anything that you're doing, right? The music biz, which is I'm a big fan of, in any entertainment, any performance arts, any sports related. It doesn't compare to this, because this is a revenue stream that's created in your sleep. You can make money with this market in your sleep, and so it's not a source that runs dry. You can, like Brittany was saying, you can trade. If you're trading just regular Forex, that's from 5 p.m. Sunday to 5 p.m. Friday. But cryptos, if you're a crypto person, that's every day, all day.
Right.
There's no way around dry with that one.
Speaking
Do
on
you
crypto, go ahead, sister.
do you look at would you consider Forex to be the same as stocks, or would you look at that, is that totally different for people that don't understand?
Yeah, it's a little different. In
What was the
stocks,
question?
comparing stocks and trading, is it the same
A lot
or
of people
completely
think
different?
those are similar, and they're not.
Could you explain like the difference? What's the difference between stocks and trading?
Okay, so basically, stocks, when you're just dealing with stocks, you're dealing with New York Stock Exchange, which means you are dealing with companies and businesses. So when it comes to stocks, you are buying into that business.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to Forex, it's currency exchange. This is global. This is everybody, okay? So that means it's not capped, it's lucrative, and you get to basically make your money from a buy and a sell. When the stock market goes down, you can't make no money.
Mm-mm.
That company has plummeted, so therefore you lose out too. But when the stock market goes down in Forex, oh, we selling.
Yeah,
And we
we are.
still making money.
I write in on the sales. So now I know a lot of times people want to give like discrepancy in numbers,
Mhm.
and we could do that. We could do that. The discrepancy in numbers here. Stocks make roughly what 22 billion.
Mhm.
So to speak. So it's lucrative. It's very lucrative. If you're working with stocks, your portfolio looking great.
Right. You
Get it.
holding,
You holding
receiving
it.
dividends.
You getting it.
Right.
But just like Brittany said, like say for instance somebody like that's very prominent in today's time, say something about a stock that you are in.
Mhm.
Say for instance say something about Nike. We all know what's going on in the world today.
Right.
You know what I mean? A big percentage of the market. From a Nike's perspective, is pretty much dominated by us.
Right. Right. We the biggest consumers.
So we're the biggest consumers.
Right.
Now let someone say something that's against that, that's out of the demographic. You're pulling your biggest consumers out of that particular brand.
Right.
Now, he's done a lot to make sure that his brands are protected, but that market is going to plummet.
Right. A scandal or anything. Yeah.
Anything. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
Anything like that. Versus when you come over here to trading and investing, just like Brittany said, okay, the market's going to do this, boop, boop, boop. All right, you said something wrong.
Right.
It does this. We can be like, all right, the market just reversed. Y'all see that reversal pattern? Let's get down on this downtrend and eat this downtrend up.
Right.
So
So
would
it's
it
a
be
trade.
best, like, if the market was to crash, if, let's say, if I was trading in the New York Stock Exchange?
Crash, just the
Yeah,
stock
yeah.
market, but Forex, nah, it's recession proof.
Yep. It's totally
So would
recession.
you consider for someone who was trading, I say, well, not stocks, but the stock exchange, if the market, if you see it, would
Pull
they
out?
be willing to pull out, or would they sell it? What?
In stocks, you definitely want to pull out. You know,
Pull out.
because there's no, you don't have a stock, you don't have
What
a
about
safety net.
Forex?
Right.
In Forex, it doesn't matter. We
Doesn't
can
matter.
revert that pattern reverses. We can go in for the sale
Okay.
and hit that sale on that downtrend. But there are ways that we're taught how to organize or how to look at market structure from the skill set that we learned from IM Academy and from
Beautiful.
Trade Out Some Homes. So you definitely
That's dope.
not.
Brother Derrick, I got a question. It's segueing off of or piggybacking off of what you just said. So for the people that don't know, tell them what's a sell by market and what's a buy by market.
Instant market execution. Yeah, you might have people who say that. Okay, like what do you mean by you looking at a buy or a sell? And it's funny because me and Brother Fall had a situation about that earlier or late last week. He was like, "Yo, wait a minute, time out. What's this?" And I said, "Man, it's an order pair. It's not a regular market execution. It's an order pair." And he was like, "Yo, this tripped me out. I kept getting invalid." But I was like, "It's just because it's the order pair change." So when you hear someone say buy in the market or sell in the market, it's just instant. It's the price right then and there.
Right.
You'll see where we have our trade ideas sent to us after the proper analytics, and it'll say buy by market. That means, okay, we're going to hop into this trade instantly.
Right.
Right here, right then and there. There's no wait time. You got your price, you got your stop loss, you got your TP.
Right.
Boom. Sale. Same thing as sale.
Tell the people what
Sell by
TP
market.
mean. They don't know what TP mean.
Y'all don't know what TP mean? Take profit, man. You should we got a term that we use. You know what I'm saying? We got a term that we use about looting the market. You know what I mean?
Right.
I was
So,
gonna say turning point.
you know, tell them, Britt, don't play. Don't play. So that take profit, man. Take profit
what's
is it's a projected price that we see in the market that's projected that we want the market to go. Does it always get to it? No. It's a luxury to
Right.
get there. It really is.
Right.
But you still can eat if it doesn't hit the price anyway. As long as it's in profit, it's a number that you like, gonna take that money. The 125 mil example we always use.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going for 125.
Uh-huh.
But if that's 75 mil on the table,
Right, and
let's take
stop
that.
loss.
Right there, right. Just
Yeah.
take that 75 mil.
See and not what you want.
Take what you see and not what you want.
Not your friend.
It's not.
Right. We trying to beat the market here, ladies and gentlemen.
That's it.
Do you have a promotion going on, Brother Derrick? Is it still running? That 199 talk to me. Is it still on the table for the people?
We still have that promotion going on, guys. Like I said earlier in the call, that we are having an in-person informational tonight at 6:30, really elaborating exactly on that particular promo. That promo is like one of our leading products. I like all the products. Not even gonna lie to you. There's no one thing that you don't want to get a favoritism part about, but you might just fall in the flow of things where you know, okay, I can shoot the jumper easy on this one.
Right.
And that's dealing with HFX, which a lot of people really want to know. Like, we went into the discussion, I think, last week about
Yeah.
HFX and the power of HFX, and that's high frequency trading. Britt, you want to elaborate a little bit on that promo and what exactly people can actually kind of see from that?
Yeah, of course. So basically, HFX is time-based trading. It is different from Forex because we make our money in minutes when it comes to HFX, and it's based on a point system. So when it comes down to the promo, instead of it being $200 we now decrease the price to 200. And I know some people like myself are actually giving them the extra $30 off. So instead of it being like 199, it's gonna be 164, 168. So this this promo is limited because when the spots fill up, the link is no longer it can no longer be accessed. So we also are having webinars 3 times a day, every day. So whoever's interested, listen,
Yeah, I was in there.
3:30,
And they
7:30,
are dope.
10:30, hop on, get the education. Actually, and you get to trade live with us because you'll be able to set up a free demo account where you can take the live trade from our HFX gurus, and they will be calling out a couple of trades just to see how it works, so you get comfortable with it. And if you're interested, you can always
Nice.
come and join the team.
That's it.
Yeah, I've actually tuned into one of the little Zoom sessions. I actually enjoyed it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I stayed up as
Yes, Derek, you need to get
yes.
him on the team.
Oh, trust me.
He's trying. He's trying. I have a question though because there are so many people out there doing day trading, HFX, Forex, and it's so many people out there on social media with it. For the listeners, how because you never know who's scamming. You know, some people may think it is a scam, but how could they decipher, you know, the true reality of the realness of it versus someone trying to actually just rob their pockets?
That's a good question. And that's the reason why we encourage a lot of in-person stuff. If you not really getting a lot of people that's trying to just tell you, hey, look, you see for yourself, come trade with me. You know what I mean? Come see for yourself. I'm not gonna just tell you to do this way and then not even show you because there is a lot of people that's out here doing that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that's out here can sweet talk you. Look, there's a phenomenon going on. This is something that by within the next 5 years, everyone will probably be doing so. There are always the digital world is taking over now. You know what I mean? It's not like it's got we got a little bit more time. No, it's not. It's here. So there are always going to be people that's going to be deceptive in a way to getting this information out. We have you can Forbes us. We're actually in Forbes. 3 times. Um, one of the leading young African American males in Atlanta is has had very much success with this space. He's a young man. I think Bryce Thompson. Bryce Thompson. I think he's maybe about 24 years old. Just look him up. Look him up from this exact same space. So a lot of times, a lot of people will try to throw that. Oh, I'm a you know what I mean type of situation. I can do this, and it's not really like that. But I would say your best type of way that you can deduce from that is if they're actually inviting you out to places where you can trade together, where it can actually show you what's going on. They can actually put you in line with the educators and put you in line with people that have success from this space. You want to do your research, you want to do your homework about the things that you know that you're probably a little bit unsure about,
Yeah.
but you can actually see that actually people are doing it. Like it is really real.
Like my question is like with the cryptocurrency and the Bitcoin, how do you actually spend it? Like
How do you spend it? That's a good
yeah.
question. Like you can in like multiple ways.
Yeah, I know, but like
Like,
where does it sit? Like, is it like a debit card? Like, is it like I don't know. Some people may not know. I don't know.
Yeah. That's
So I
a,
don't
that's a
know.
really good question. Like Coinbase. When you're looking at Coinbase and spending it can come to a multitude of ways. You can get the Bitcoin to be transferred to your PayPal. You can get the Bitcoin to be transferred to your Cash App.
To your
You can
wallet.
get the Bitcoin transferred to your wallet. You have a electronic wallet that you can get it transferred to. You can actually, like I said, I think pretty soon they're probably going to have like cards made for it, and there are already ATM machines made for it.
Right.
So yeah, exactly. It's weird. It's a little Exxon gas station right off of the real talk. It's an Exxon gas station located off of Langford Parkway. I went in there and I was like,
Yeah.
one of these ATM machines are going to be around for forever, too much more longer. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Bitcoin. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the original ATM machine. Because look at it. You can look at it from a security perspective. If I'm going to an ATM machine, I ain't got to pull out no money. You know what I mean? I can just transfer everything in Bitcoin to wherever I wanted to go. NBA players are now getting paid from it. NFL players are now getting paid for it. Tesla is now getting paid for it. Google is getting into it. Apple is getting. So these big name companies you guys are seeing now is turning over into more of a cryptic world. So
My question is this: being that Bitcoin took a drop today, that means buy. When it goes low, that's a signal to buy.
buy high, sell low.
When the You see, so Bitcoin is at 55,000 last time I checked today. So I bought me a little bit. I don't know about you. I advise you to insider trader secret right now. You know, I'm not no guru, but I knew I bought some Bitcoin today.
That's all. That's all you got to do. That's right. All you got to do is tap in, bro.
Right.
That's it. He said, all
So
you
like,
got to
how
do is
much
tap
is
in.
like a Bitcoin worth?
55.
Yep.
It's like 55,000. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up for you, sister.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of.
About to do a huge run to 70K, so
Yeah.
you know I gotta
This market's turning
make
around.
make a retest for that bigger
56,000.
move. So just get ready.
It's about to turn around big time, guys. So
Yeah.
when we do
930.
explain to right, when we let people know, hey guys, look, this is read of the week. Yeah, see, you know, brother Paul already put. Look, y'all, look, this is no lie. He's actually looking at it now. So
I got Bitcoin on deck.
like I'm telling you guys, man, this is
Got
there's
it
no
on his
pretend.
homepage.
Like it's
That's
it's
right.
Not, it's not a pretend when it comes to things like this, y'all. Like we want people to be educated in the realm of finances. We do come and we talk about trading. We also like to let people know that you want to be able to be in a position to have wealth. Period.
Comfortable wealth. That's what I
Comfortable
call
wealth.
it. Comfortable
Right.
wealth.
You want to be in a position to have that. So
Brother Derrick, please tell the brothers and sisters that it's brothers and sisters in our team that are financially stable and they do this for a living.
yes,
They don't do anything else.
anything.
They take care of their kids, the single mothers. You know, shout out to all the single mothers,
Shout
all the traders, all the sisters bossing up. You know, I see y'all out there, all the
Yeah.
CEOs.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of mothers out here that's all they do is trade Forex. You know, and shout out to y'all. You want to talk a little bit more in detail about the money in minutes, the options trading?
Yeah, binary options. So if you're unfamiliar with how that works, guys, like Brittany was saying earlier, it is like a point system. Now, granted, there are ways and there are terminologies and things that are in place that's going to help everyone understand this. But it's like trading your time and money. It's like I don't have to go to work 8 hours in a day to make what I'm going to make in 8 hours. You can do that in 10 minutes.
Right.
In this place.
Right.
What
I
you
kid
would
you
need
not.
to
Like,
make in a year.
what you
in
can
one
make,
day.
and I'm gonna tell you guys now, Brittany, we have what we call compound daily, right?
Mhm.
Oh, I love that compound daily.
When have you guys ever gone to any place of financial, a banking institution? Let's say that.
Mhm.
How much interest do you think they give you per year? We're gonna say per year, not per day. We gotta pay per day. We're gonna say per year.
Yeah, it's per year. That's the crazy part.
That's the crazy.
You might get $5 if you lucky.
You might.
Yup.
You might. And then again, if you got something in a savings account, can we all agree? I don't know if this ever happened to y'all.
$3
Right.
at the least.
Yo, look, I get charged for having money in my savings account. Where they do that at?
Mhm.
I do too. I just noticed that they just started charging me for my savings account.
Has anybody had that? That's the
Yeah.
weirdest thing ever. So I'm like, yo, you mean to tell me that you're a banking institution? All my life I was told to bring money to you,
But you gonna take my money.
but you gonna take my money?
And you taking my money and you
And
trading
it's
with
my
it.
savings. It's my
And
savings.
and
You're
you and
taking
you
it.
you
My
you
savings.
you making loans out with my money.
Yeah, that's all they're doing is. All they're
That's
doing
it.
is washing
That's
that
it.
money with hands.
Yo,
That's
look,
all
I'm
it's
telling you
doing.
guys, like,
And when you need it, you get it back.
and for the most part, like, right, look, and just like Brother Paul said, look, you taking my money, you're trading with my money.
They're trading. They're doing HFX with
You're
your
doing
money.
HFX with my money.
Right.
You're doing time-based trading with my money.
Cause we fighting against you. We the little
Right.
guys.
We the little-
Seminars and everything.
Hosting a whole bunch of them. You got a whole look. Nobody knocking anybody who's in accounting. I'm not.
And
But
I
I just want you to
joking.
know that we own you. We own you.
We know.
We're on you. We're definitely
won't.
on you. we definitely on you guys, man.
We
So
won't.
just think about it. So you got to check. You have a check. You got
Uh,
a check. Britt, I'm the teller. You're the person that's bringing me your check. So I tell you when you come to me, hey, look, I can only give you. You got a $500 check. You don't work hard for your $500. I mean, sweat, overtime, $500. You bring it to
wait
me.
2 weeks for that shit.
You bring it to me. Right. 2 weeks now. 2 weeks night. You bring it to me, and I tell you, Mrs. Brittany, how are you today? I'm good. How you doing? How you with your bills? All right, I want them like this. Boom. But I cash the check, but I tell you, okay, we're gonna give you $250, and we're gonna deposit the other $250. You like, hold on. Like, why you gonna do that? I just worked this hard for the check. Exactly.
You want to keep my money.
Right. You want to keep my bread, but because you know you got to go put food on the table. You know you got to go pay a bill. You know you got to go get some stuff that you know
Yeah.
that you need. You might you have you have children. You got to make sure that they straight. You gonna take the 250. I mean, other than that, you gonna take it. But they're not gonna tell you what they finna do with your other 250. They about to go and grow your 250 200% in the market, and then tell you, hey, there's your 250 that you just
Here's
deposited.
your 250 back.
Even if you get a CD and you got 10,000, they like we're gonna give you $250 or we're gonna give you $500.
Yeah, that's crazy. You see?
It's robbery, guys. I mean, it's robbery in a bank. How ironic.
You see,
How ironic is that?
they get richer and we get broker.
right.
You know, and then the feds always bail them out, but they never bail us out. The irony.
That's a lot.
Things about to change, guys. We definitely. This is the reason why we want to make sure that people are very literate on what's going on with
Because
what
Capital
we got.
One, I don't know which bank. I want to say Capital One or Chase. I don't know which one. It may be a different bank. But they accidentally deposited millions of dollars in someone else's and other companies' accounts, and they cannot get that money back.
Wow. See.
I need to make a oops over here. I just need to hold it a couple days. We gonna trade Forex. We gonna run it up. Y'all can have the money back. You dig?
That's it, man. I mean, a lot of people think that what this is, because trading's actually been around for a while. It's just not been a
It's just not been in the black
been in the
household.
and a lot of that exactly.
Right.
And then if it is, excuse me, a lot of us are afraid, like you said, Nike earlier, that we're afraid that we might get undercut.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that is the money that we work for that we're putting on the line. So if somebody take it
Exactly.
and we know where you at,
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a different type of situation when you understand the literacy behind it.
Mhm.
And that's the reason why you want to be with a team. The first question
Right,
you asked.
right.
That's the reason you want to be with a team of a collection of people
Mhm.
that look like you.
Right.
For one,
And talk the
and
lingo.
want the
The same
lingo,
goals
but
as
want
you.
the same goals as you, and be like, hey, look, sit down. Like the analogy we used
Yeah.
about going fishing.
Right.
Don't just no, you ain't gotta catch it for me. Okay. This the time we going, write that down. This the type of bait we need, write that down.
Right.
This the type of line we need. This
Right.
the time of the day we need. Okay, bet. Now I can reciprocate that. Right, Britt? We know what's going on.
Right.
No, that's true.
Tell the brothers and sisters we here to help them.
That's
You
it,
know,
y'all. We're here to help.
I call brother Derrick. I stumble all the time. If I don't before I hit buy or sell, I make a call first. I say, hey man, you in this trade?
Yeah.
Look man, I can't afford to lose no more. You dig? So
he said no more.
hey man,
How much you lost?
man, you see, I done had 7 wins and 3 losses. I'm like, oh man,
You know what I mean? Like
what's
it's,
going
I
on
like to let
today?
people know that, man. Like anything, nothing is perfect. You know, where if you going somewhere where everything is perfect, man, come on, watch out. You know what I mean? Now we talk about this opportunity because it's one of the opportunities, of course, that you can make a lot of money fast. Now that's not to say that you don't go and invest in the time and doing it, because when you see it and you make it, you like, whoa. You know what I mean? Because it's actually literally real.
Mhm.
You can actually make that much money in a giving setting, especially using HFX.
Right,
But you're not taught to be a gambler here. That's not what we tell people.
right,
You only want to gamble if you're going over there to old Vegas. You know what I mean?
right.
But over here, you learn how to invest. You learn how to trade. You learn the value of what it's like to have the education behind a system that we have.
Tell the people how important it is for proper risk management.
Super important. Britt, you want to go ahead and explain what risk management is?
Risk management is very, very important. So when it comes to trading, you always want to make sure that one, you have enough money in your account to trade the certain pairs you want to trade. A lot of people think they can get in US 30 with a $200 account, and that's not proper risk management at all. So basically, shout out to our chairman Loden 50 Big Five. He actually created a trading plan for us
The
to help
vibes.
determine our risk to reward. So now you know how much you're risking before you get into this trade and how much you're making. So if the trade hits stop loss, you're not upset that you lost $75. You already knew that you was gonna lose it because you determined your risk to reward way before you got in. And you always want your reward to be greater than your risk. A lot of people have FOMO when they see people winning in certain trades and they just want to get in automatically. We don't do that here. We don't do that. You wait for your perfect entry, and then you get in, because now if someone else is in profit and you get in, you
Great. Great, great, great. We appreciate that, Britt. I appreciate that. That was a very, very crystal clear direction on how we doing with trading. So
One question, real quick. Because I was sitting at home when you spoke to me on the phone about it. After I hung up, I did have a question. I told you I was gonna have one after. And she said it linked to your bank account, or should you get a separate account if you were doing that trading, so you wouldn't really like lose all of your personal money? Should you get a separate account to trade with?
I'm glad you asked that. I have like 3 accounts for trading, because I trade more than one.
Thank
way
y'all
in
for
there.
telling me that.
Yeah, I trade more than one way in there, and I like for my finances to be associated with certain types of things, and just like any other thing you have in life. Like you might have a card where bills are coming off from.
I do.
You might have a card where you be like, this my spend. You know what I'm saying? And this my other card where I just want to save. You know what I mean? So in this space, it's kind of like similarly the same way. Like if you know you only want to trade one way, then you'll have that account and you just trading with that one way. And each and every win that you have, we show you how to transfer it from out of the market into your bank account. It's just like remember how you do wire to wire, Western Unions and stuff like that.
Transfer.
It's the same thing.
So
when you're in the market and you take your earnings and we show you how to get it.
So he taught me this.
Gotcha.
So it's from your Cash App to your broker's account. They'll go over whatever broker you choose to use. So I use Hugo's Way. Somebody else might use another broker, right? So it goes from Hugo's Way to the Forex market. Then you take the money, your profits from the market, and then you transfer it to your Hugo's Way, right? And you got to wait for it to clear, and then from your Hugo's Way to your Bitcoin.
Doesn't take long at all.
No.
Like people think that when you make money, you make that money. There's no wait process when you make that money. So if you were trading today, Nike, and you were like, I've just made $1,500, I'm gonna be like, great, let's transfer it, because it's not real money till it hits your bank account. So once you make it from there, once you earn it and you transfer it on over, then I'll be like, all right, let's go spend it doing something, whatever. It's 420 today for some of us.
Yes.
Yeah. Happy 420.
Happy 420.
But yeah, so it's just whatever you doing, you want to do. I mean, just be wise spenders, be wise investors, be wise traders, guys. I mean, they throw it in little jokes in, but this is exactly how we do it, y'all. This is a serious matter over here when it comes to understanding wealth and the power behind generating it from a market that produces $6 to $8 trillion a day.
How many extra computer monitors am I gonna need?
And we always call it a 2-device joint. You know what I mean? If you're a 2-device jointey, then that you're good. I use my laptop and my cell phone, so.
I ain't gonna I don't wanna, be biased, but you need an iPhone. I'm sorry. If you're gonna be trading, no Android.
Hey, look, no, Android market, y'all still successful in this space. Just want y'all to know that.
Too much going on. Let's just keep it simple with the iPhone.
Word up. Team
Android is
iPhone.
simple. Android is
Thank
simple.
you.
Yeah, we iPhone rocking, so.
Brother Derrick, tell the people how can they contact you.
I appreciate it. So, guys, look, find me on all social media sites, Derrick Michael lately. You can also, Brittany, you can also give me your handle as well because you're doing a great job on this well. So, guys, it's Team iPhone. See, y'all got everybody.
It was nice to meet you, Brittany.
You can find me on Instagram at Derrick Michael _. You can find me on Facebook, Derrick Michael lately. Anywhere that you find any social media sites at, you can look me up at that.
Sister Brittany, go ahead.
All right, so you can find me on Instagram as well as Facebook. Brittany Elise, BrittanyAlisee.
Sister Nike.
You can contact me on Instagram at Mrs. Nike for modeling. For the Master Barber page, you can contact me at Nike _the THA_barber, or you can actually give me a call at 478-978-0691.
And I'm Paul Kinebrew. You can contact me at Kinebrew Paul on Instagram, Paul Kinebrew on Facebook. You now been tuned into the Paul Kinebrew Show. Brother Derrick, maybe I see you next week.
Maybe next week. Yeah, maybe next week, man. We got more topics. We'll definitely want to tap into more about things about information, where you can get information from, and things that you should read and align your life up with to help you increase wealth.
Gotcha.
That's going to be part 2.
Part 2. The Intelligent Investor, Part 2.
That's it.
Benjamin Graham. We're going to get our Benjamin Graham on.
You know what I mean?
But you now been tuned into the Paul Kinebrew Show. Until next time, y'all be safe.
Peace.
Peace. Out of here. You out of here.